Okay, this is a video for how men can reconstruct their life and turn things around. So, myself, I'm in my early mid-30s. I don't know if early mid-30s is a thing, but I turned 30 and I decided I wanted a better life for myself. What I did was, I moved to Australia when I was 30 years of age. And when I got here, I realised that people were living in a way that I could never have imagined. The beaches, the money, the houses, the cars, the lifestyle was just completely different. And me coming from the United Kingdom, I wasn't used to seeing this sort of way of living. I think it's easy when you grow up and you've got the same friends, you go to the same local pub, you do the same things on the weekend. You never get to break free. You never get the experience of meeting other people and expanding your mindset. So anyway, moved here at the age of 30, mid-30s now, and I decided I was going to take myself seriously, and I was going to stop drinking, taking drugs, partying, and I was going to go on a path of self-development, and I was going to take my fitness more seriously. So I remember the first thing I did, although I've always trained all my life, the first thing I actually did was I taught myself to the gym. I got my nutrition dialed in, got my sleep dialed in, and I trained 6 times a week. I started training more weights. In the past, I've done a lot of kickboxing, but I really wanted to get that sort of muscle, that thickness of muscle. So I decided I wanted to lift more weights, put some more weight on, because what you'll find is if you're going out partying and you're taking drugs and you're drinking, there's going to be a lot of times when you don't actually eat the proper foods, so your body's not actually growing. Like if you go out on a bender on the weekend, you might not eat all weekend. So just imagine how much muscle is being eaten away at. So if you want to redesign your life, you need to ask yourself, what are the things that are holding me back? What destructive behaviors am I engaging in? And 9 times out of 10, you'll probably find it is drinking or some sort of narcotics. Little cat there. Bloody love cats. They're the bloody best animals. So quit the drinking, quit the vices. If you're someone who hasn't been to the gym before, I highly recommend you start. My friend said this to me the other day. He said that I made a post about 6-pack abs and you don't get them straight away. And he reminded me that you can actually go to the gym and get the same mental benefits as someone who does have a 6-pack, which is true. You get the same amount of endorphins, and it has the same effect on you as if you're in shape. You still walk out there and you feel great. So you want to get yourself in the gym. And what happens is when you start going to the gym, everything else falls into place, because if you go to the gym in the morning, what you'll find is you'll make better choices throughout the day in terms of food, what you do, what you drink. And this has a compounding effect, because you're exercising in the morning, you're getting off to a good start in the day, you're eating good foods, and what do you know, you're tired in the evening, so you start to go to bed at a better time, you get more sleep, then you get up early before sunrise, you feel good because you start the day before the average person. You go to the gym, you get the endorphins, you go to work or whatever you do, and you perform better because you're happier. You're running like a well-oiled machine. So that's pretty much the fundamentals of turning your life around. I made a video about why construction workers struggle with getting sex, and primarily this is because a lot of construction workers, there's sort of two two different types. You either get the really fit guys who, you know, train all the time, eat healthy, or you get the guys on the other side of the scale who eat sausage rolls, drink cans of V or Red Bull, wherever you're from in the world, and they don't look after themselves at all. They're usually very overweight, very depressed, and in today's day and age, the competitive market for dating is, well, very competitive. And you got to think, if there's guys who are in shape who are struggling to get dates, then if you're a guy out of shape and you're not rich, you haven't got status, then what hope do you really have? So that would be my guide to getting yourself to a good neutral position in life. It all starts off with the body. It bleeds into the mind. You start going to the gym and it starts transforming how you think up here. And then it just compounds into all other parts of your life. And Wes Watson's got this great saying, your frequency is what you frequently see. So yeah, my car broke down at this lady's house and she let me use her hose pipe to fill it up with water. Very kind of her. I love Australian people. They're the most friendliest people ever. So laid back. It's probably one of the reasons why I decided to stop drinking and do different stuff, because the lifestyle's just better, the people are nicer, there's just more things to do, it's more social and more friendly. So yeah, that's my video. What can we call this video? The how to rebuild my life starter pack. How does that sound?